Welcome to Food Days. It's our first episode, so we're going to keep it sweet and simple. We're just doing something that everybody can do, which is pickled onions. What I've already done is taken the liberty of boiling our mason jars, letting them dry, because you have to have sterilized jars or else bacteria will grow inside of the jar while you're pickling or during the pickling process. And nobody wants bacteria, that's what gets you sick. So, lo and behold, let's start the process and make things real easy for you guys. Alright, this is your typical red onion. We're just basic cutting skills, nothing too serious. Cut each end off. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the first layer. So a good rule of thumb is every half onion is good for 1 jar of pickling. So basically every time you pickle, you're gonna get 2. So, sorry, are disinfected. And you can go this way or this way, it doesn't matter, whichever works for you. Personally, I like it to have the half moon or the ridge, so I'm gonna cut it like this. You can make them as thin or as thick as you want. The thicker you make it, the longer it's gonna take to pickle. There's no wrong or right way to do this, so don't think, oh my god, it has to be perfect. I'm gonna take these up, break them down. Once you have them all broken down, now you can stuff them in your jar. And half should fit in about 1. Alright, so now at this point, alright, we're going to talk about red pepper spice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the red pepper seasoning, about 1 tablespoon, into the bottom of the jar now, because it's easier for it to float than to sink. And that's going to go into our red pepper and pickled onions, which I've never done. So I'm actually curious how this is going to turn out. Stuff them in there. Alright, and we're going to repeat the same process with a sweet Italian onion. Now for the first one of these, we're going to add about a tablespoon of black peppercorn. Now normally you can toast these to get more of an aromatic flavoring to them or scent. I'm choosing not to because I'm going to be boiling them anyway. And you just stick these in the jar. Never understood why the medallion onion fits so perfectly in this and the red onions never fit. Alright, next you're going to take 2 cups of water. And 2 cups of white vinegar. Pour this into a container that's big enough to hold it all. Now a good rule of thumb is about every 2 tablespoons is about 1.5 cups of water to 1.5 cups of vinegar. I went ahead and did 1/4 cup of salt and 1/4 cup of sugar to 2 cups of each because I'm making 4 batches. These hold roughly about 1 cup of liquid, so, or 1.5 cups, but you got to think you filled it up with other things. So, now there's 2 methods you could have went about this. You could have boiled water, put your onions in the boiled water and let them steep that way, and then make this mixture until the salt and sugar dissolves. And then you can pour it directly on it and then just stick it in your fridge and it's, well, the motion of camera magic, I already boiled the salt, vinegar, sugar, and water mixture, and I am just steeping this. You just want to make sure that it covers it. I already did 2 of them, and I don't think I have enough. Maybe I needed to do more. Yep, I needed to do more. That's fine. I'll do that on my off time. But literally, guys, you just leave these to set until it's cooled down at room temperature. Pop your sterilized lids and caps on it. Stick it in the fridge. And that's it. That's how you do pickled onions. Now, hopefully next week we're gonna do something with maybe tacos or burgers and put these bad boys on it. So other than that, that's how you do it. That's pickled onions. You'll get to see the finished results next week. And don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, and don't get caught in food days. See ya.